There are three things that people love but they don't like to talk about. That is women, men, and money. My name is Mr. Kay Kirigi and I'm here to talk to you about money. I'm joined here by Alex, the money man, who I will introduce in a short while. Now on this video, I want to talk about the difference between the rich and the poor. The rich think and act in a certain way that makes them rich, while the poor think and act in a certain way that keeps them poor. So, the first difference between the rich and the poor is their mind, is how they do their things, how they handle their money. Number two, the rich understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets are expenses or things that make you more money. If you buy a piece of land, it will appreciate and make you more money. If you start a business, whether a big business or a small business or a side hustle as they say, the net effect is making you more money, and that's what the rich do to become and sustain their rich status. On the other hand, liabilities are expenses that have a net effect of reducing your money. They are expenses or things you buy, but they don't give you any financial return. A good example, an expensive phone. I know we love phones. An expensive phone does not make you more money. Another good example of a liability is your big TV screen and home theater system. How much did you spend on that item? You have bragging rights to your friends, all bogiako, as they say, when they visit you. But do you make any money from that TV screen or that home theater system? And how about that very nice spanking new car that you recently bought? Is it making you any money, or is it just consuming your resources on fuel, maintenance, insurance? If it is not making you any money, it is a liability. And liabilities are what that keep many people poor. So, the rich understand the difference between assets and liabilities, and they invest their money in assets. That brings me to my friend Alex the Moneyman. Alex the Moneyman is a superhero character, as you can see, whose purpose is to remind you of the difference between assets and liabilities. As we have said, assets make you more money. So we can say that assets improve your financial status. We can also say that assets increase or build your financial muscles. And as you can see, he has green color on the muscles. He has green on the biceps, on the chest, and on the legs, areas of the body that has strength muscles. So when you spend your money on assets, you're building your financial muscles. On the other hand, when you spend your money on liabilities, you're wasting your money. You're just consuming your money without any return. That's why Alex is red on the belly or the stomach to imply consumption. In addition, Alex has red color on his eyes. That is because most of the time we buy liabilities because of what we have seen. Finally, Alex has yellow color on the head. Yellow stands for the mind, the mindset. We began by saying the status of your mind determines whether you become rich or poor. So the status of your mind determines whether you go green or you go red. The status of your mind determines whether you go the assets way or the liabilities way. You can also see that Alex has yellow belt. A yellow belt stands for a sound financial mind. When you have the right financial mindset, your finances are well guarded to achieve your financial freedom. And that's it for today. We have learned that the difference between the rich and the poor, number one, is the mind. And number two is how they spend their money. The rich invest in assets while the poor invest in liabilities. So, next time you have some money, think whether you're going to spend your money on assets or on liabilities. Thank you for watching.